Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video. We are playing around with one of the new CColor Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. They did launch 3 of them. I wanted to focus in on the SF, or I'm just going to say FS, because I don't really know what they stand for. I have some assumptions later in the video, but yeah, the look that I created today was all with this palette. Of course, you can save more money using code HOTMESS10. I'm pretty excited about it. I will be back to play with the other 2 palettes, but I'm gonna give you my thoughts. You're gonna see the whole application process, everything. So anyways, quick disclaimer before we jump in. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Rhonda, and over here we're always embracing the hot mess because it's a judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone where we sit back, relax, chit-chat about makeup, and have a good old time playing in it. I'm filming 2 videos today along with this one. I'm actually testing out the e.l.f. the new Poreless Putty Primer. This is the acne fighting primer, and then of course their new bronzers. Oh my goodness, these are the Putty, whoa, almost dropped it, the Putty Bronzers. So be looking for that video, as well as there is a sale coming up for Gerard Cosmetics where you get 51% off of like everything on site. So you're gonna hear me talking a lot about that in today's video, but I made the intro long enough. Welcome to the judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone where we sit back, relax, talk about makeup, and embrace less hot mess. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump on in. So let's go ahead and talk about these palettes from CColor Cosmetics. So these are only like $8. Code HOTMESS10 will save you 10%, and I think they stand for like different sections of the country, I think. I don't know. So they're called Around the City, and this one I just think is so pretty. So this one is SF, so I'm assuming like San Francisco. Look how beautiful this is. Absolutely, like this was the first one that I was drawn to out of the collection. Next we've got the LA or La, so I'm assuming it's for Los Angeles. This is what this one looks like. Beautiful mauvey berry tones, again right up my alley. I feel like these palettes are going to be great if you are like me and you're like a huge neutral lover type of person where color starts to make you a little nervous. So this one's the NY for, I'm assuming, New York, and it has that nice little pop of purple in there. And I'll have them linked and listed down below, and of course you can save that 10%. So I did go ahead and prime my lids with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. Y'all know I've been talking about this non-flippin' stop for what, a year or 2 now. I use the shade medium. I can get away with the shade fair, and if you are into beautiful, bright, vibrant, colorful looks, check out the Clean Canvas Eye Base in white. It's really good. It's really, really good. Matter of fact, a big sale is coming up for Christmas in July. I think it starts on July 8th. So don't even bother using my coupon code HOTMESS because you're going to save more over at this sale. It's like 51% off everything. Yes, this is when I stock up on the Clean Canvas Eye Base. I'll have a link to Gerard Cosmetics down below for you all. The link, I do believe, will earn me commission because the code does not work. You know what I'm saying? You can't stack. So anyways, yeah, definitely stock up on your Clean Canvas Eye Base. Stock up on the setting sprays. I like getting these because I can try out the different scents. Plus, they're travel friendly. They're only 1.01 ounces, so you can travel with it and get through TSA with no problem. Okay, so I am going to just go ahead and I'm going to just go ahead with this bone shade right here because I have slightly hooded eyes, so they're, see, no matter what, even if it's a creaseless anything, mama's gonna crease. Another awesome item to pick up during the Gerard Cosmetics sale, y'all, is their teeth whitening. I always pick that up. That is one of the teeth whitening kits that I absolutely love. I'll try and remember to link that down below for y'all as well. Hailey uses that too, so I'll pick those up as gifts for people that I know like to do teeth whiteners. Not like, oh, I'm gonna give this as a hint. I mean, God, that would be embarrassing. That would be really embarrassing. Like, I'm not trying to hint, you know what I mean? The next shade I'm gonna go in with that I just think is just so doggone pretty. I'm thinking both of these, but I think I'll start with this one and jump into that one. And there's no names on the back. That's why I'm pointing. Even if there were, let's be honest, the whole setup always messes me up, and I never know. I never know if they're like what order they're going in. So I'm just gonna take my Sonia G. This is the Builder Pro brush. I love the Sonia G brushes, y'all. Like the hype, 100% real. 100% real. I picked mine up off of Beautylish. I honestly don't know if it's sold anywhere else, but I feel like no matter what formula you are using, whether it's luxury eyeshadow or affordable drugstore eyeshadow, this brush, game changer. The way that the Sonia G brush applies everything is just beautiful, and this is my favorite out of her collection that I have. I forget which one it is that I have, but this is always my go-to brush. So you can see just with that first shade, everything blends out beautifully. Nice little tip that I have learned along the way, because I'm not a makeup artist or anything, but for my slightly hooded lids, I used to follow different makeup artists out there that have like these beautiful, lots of real estate for their lids, and they would go right into a windshield wiper motion, and I noticed I would get skipping. So one little tip that I have for y'all that works really well for my slightly hooded lids and mature lids is to do like a dab dab pat pat motion. If y'all have been with me for a while, you've heard it, but if you are new to my channel, you haven't heard it. So that's why I kind of tend to repeat some, because I don't assume that you've seen every one of my videos, you know what I mean? So this shade, absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's move into this really pretty like mustard shade. I'm gonna just stick with the same brush and move it down just a smidge, because I kind of want multiple colors here. I don't really know. My Instacart's here. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, had to put away my Instacart. Okay, so jumping into the mustardy color and just bringing it a little bit lower and patting it right into there. Oh my, that's pigmented. I wasn't expecting that. Seriously, for what you pay for CColor Cosmetics eyeshadow formula, it really boggles my brain. I can tell you too that their formula lasts all day. Well, I can say that with using my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. Now, I don't know what it does on its own, because I don't do that. I'm always in the habit of putting on my primer. So if you don't use a primer, let us know your thoughts down below. You can see it's building up beautifully. Next, I think what I'm gonna do, really wanna use this teal color right here. So I am gonna jump in to, this is my Alter Ego brush from their large brush collection, and this is the shade, not the shade, this is number 10. Could not get my words. So this shade is kind of, oh, okay, wait, I'm not going into that one. Not going into that one. Not on the outer edge. So let's go ahead, let's jump into this one to just deepen up the outer V portion, and then we'll move into some of that blue. For me personally, I'm not big on putting too many shimmers on the outer portion of my eye, just because I don't want to accentuate any of the, like, you know, where it's not so taut or whatever. So I'm just going to pat that right in and then connect it underneath as well. Then I'm going to go back with my Sonia G and just lightly kind of buff it around and pat it. If you feel like there's too much of a line of demarcation, you can just jump right back into either this shade or mix both of the shades, which is kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to just mix them and just pat over top real lightly, like so. I'm not the best blender, so that's kind of like my little tip that I have done. Okay, so I have to do that pop of blue. This kind of reminds me of like a miniature version of the Natasha Denona Gold palette, with I think just all these like bronzy warm and then this teal. So I'm gonna jump into that shade. I am switching my brush over to the Sonia G Worker Pro, and I'm just going to pop it right in kind of like the, I don't know, not in the outer portion, but also not right directly into the center. We're just gonna get that like pop of blue right like so. Building that right up. That is so pretty. And then lightly kind of tapping it in to that chocolatey brown, but not taking it all the way to the edge. Okay, from there I have to finish off with this beautiful like iridescent like shifty color. Like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna leave that on my finger. Let's try it with the brush first. See what kind of payoff we get. That's so good. That's not with my finger. Look, see, it's still on my finger. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna kind of blend it right into there. That is, I am living for this color right here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, this is very similar to the Alter Ego number 10 brush. This is the BK Beauty 205 brush, and I am going to kind of dip back into these two shades, kind of mixing it to kind of calm it down through here so it's not too harsh. Just like so. I flippin' love this. Okay, I'm gonna hop off. I am gonna just go ahead and put some liner on. For liner, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go in with my, I think I'll switch it. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Geek pencils. These are in Obsidian and Espresso. Espresso I'm gonna do down on the waterline, which is the bottom lash line, and then the tight line is the upper lash line where your lashes are. I had someone ask and I'm like, I don't really know how to explain it other than like, it's up here and then this one down here, and then I'll probably smudge it out a smidge with the Obsidian. So I will be right back. Okay, so I am back with my finished look. So for my lips, I do have my Gerard Cosmetics. This is the Sugar and Spice liner, my go-to anytime it's on sale. You know your girl's picking it up. I do have the Between the Sheets lipstick on, again by Gerard Cosmetics, and of course my bougie gloss by Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Buttercream. Press all of that in and whoop bam boom. I really wanted the focus to be on my eyes, and you all, I am in love. I am in love. This is gorgeous, easy to play with, easy to put on. As far as my feelings on like kick up and fallout, y'all know to me that's not a big deal. If I see kick up in the pan, there was a little bit of that. There would be fallout if you don't tap your brush. Now for me, again, not a big deal. I've kind of like put it into my head is tap your brush no matter what formula you are using, just tap it. So that's what I've done. I loved everything. Everything performed absolutely beautifully. Again, CColor Cosmetics, just their formula, it's great. I mean, I feel like they're definitely improving it from when they first started, which I think is just with any brand. I will be back to play around with the other two palettes as well. I think that they're absolutely beautiful. Since we're talking Christmas in July with Gerard Cosmetics, these, I don't know about y'all, when you start your Christmas shopping, I will shop all year around, especially when it comes to like stocking stuffers, or if you just want to pick up gifts in general for a makeup lover. This trio right here, you can't beat it. So thank you again to CColor Cosmetics for sending these over my way. Absolutely love this formula. I mean, for reals. And I wish I'd gotten this video up sooner, but life has been insane. So I hope you all enjoyed it enough to stick around. Don't forget to check me out on my second channel, Hot Mess Mama Vlogs, for some plus size curvy girl fashion hauls. If you are curious, my top is from Skims. They're sold at Nordstrom's now, so I will make sure to link and list it down below. Don't forget to use your Rakuten. Make that money back, because even if you shop at the Skims site, directly at the Skims site, you can earn cash back there too. So love that for us. Anyways, friends, don't forget I am on TikTok and Instagram at hotmessmomma4. Don't forget to check my friend Martha out over at The Good Candle for some amazing candles, wax warmers, and of course the car diffusers. Anyways, friends, until next time, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye.